Greetings, greetings. Greetings from the Grace House of Integrative Wellness, Therapeutic Bodywork. This is a private haven for women with true self-care intentions. So, welcome. And thank you for joining me as you honor your body as we age with grace with Restorative Yoga. And Restorative Yoga is a yoga brought here to the West by BKS Iyengar. And so it holds poses. We will be holding poses for about 5 minutes. And this holding of the poses helps the body to regulate. It regulates the nervous system. It regulates the organs. It regulates body, mind, and aligns so that the body remembers how to relax, how to let go, how to slowly continue to stretch fascia, which wraps around the whole body from head to toe, how to relax muscles. And so as we get into that, just bring into your awareness what you're feeling, what you're sensing. And so as we age with grace across the lifespan, the body can remember what it does and how it heals. And so as we get into the poses, I will let you know when the 5 minutes are up, and then I will model for you when we get into the other poses. And because I can't see you, I will model. And as a yoga instructor, we don't practice with the students, but you're out there. And so I will model for you. And let me tell you what you may need. It uses props. Restorative yoga uses props. So we'll be using blankets, and I have 3. So you can get blankets. If you have, and these blankets, you can make bolsters. I'm sitting on a bolster. So we'll be using a bolster. If you have sheets or towels, you can also use that as well, because this way you can just fold them in whatever form or shape that we're going to use and need. So you can get that ready. If you don't have it yet, you can get a minute to do that. Pillows. And I use eye pillows, and I use them if I'm putting them in my hands for grounding, or over the eyes when we are in a relaxing shavasana. Shavasana is a Sanskrit for corpse pose. So I'll give you a minute to do that and get whatever it is that you need. We use blocks. Blocks are essential in yoga. So if you don't have blocks, if you have books that may be of the same size and weight, you can use that as well. Okay? So let's get started. And let's get started with just stretching. We're just beginning to just stretch and open up the body and let it know that we're about to get into some really good work. Lift the arms up over the ears and bring the right arm down. Slow, slow, slow. Bring the right ear to touch the shoulder and just breathe. Breathe your normal breath. As you bring the left arm over to the left ear. Couple of breaths. And just feel that left side as you feel a stretch, gentle. Float the right arm up, back to meet the left. And now bring the left arm down, slow, slow, slow. And that's not in our vocabulary during the day, slow. Bring that right arm over to the right ear as you just bring that left ear down to that left shoulder and just feel the side of that right. Release as you breathe. You may feel the difference in the left and the right, and you're going to feel that difference as we do our different postures. Take a couple of breaths and just release the left ear. Let that shoulder, that left shoulder just go down. Float that left arm back up to meet the right. And now bring both arms down. Slow. Place your hands on your lap or your knees. Shake it out. And just bring the right shoulder slowly back, if you can, if it's available. Back and down. Bring the left shoulder up, back, and down. Again with the right shoulder up, back, and down. Left shoulder up, back, and down. Just stretch out the hands, the arms, ball of fist, and just circle the wrist and the other way. Just bring them back down. Stretch out the legs. And if you're sitting on your mat or the floor with a cover or a chair, in which the chair will also be a prop, you can stretch out the legs and then just round the ankles and the other way. And so even if you've been up for a while, depending on what your time zone is, you may not have, just paid attention to these limbs and to these muscles and to these bones. Get into your comfortable seated position. And let's just practice some breathing. And we'll do a deep breathing that starts from the abdomen. So you can put your hand on the abdomen. And as you slowly inhale, your abdomen should extend and will extend. Slowly inhale, and you feel it in the ribs and the collarbone. Release, reverse, collarbone, ribs, and you feel the abdomen contract. And just do it again. Exhale. And exhale all the way out. Come to your normal breath. And one more. This is called diaphragmic breathing. Do it at your own pace. Just relax the hands back to the lap or to the knees. Close the eyes. We're going to just close the eyes and do a body scan and go inward because we want to bring a sense of awareness to our body from head to toe. So just start with the toes and put your mind's eye at your toes. What are you feeling? The top of the feet, the ankles, the calves, the knees, back and front. The back of the knees is soft. It's called a popliteal. Soft. Has so many veins and arteries running through it. Just rich with sensation. The thighs. As you're doing this body scan, put awareness on any vibrations that you're feeling, pulses. That's the beating of the heart, sending around the blood throughout the body, throughout our 100 trillion cells. Put your mind's eye on your abdomen, your groin area, your pelvis. This is our support base. This is our base of gravity. As you go up, look at the lungs. And go around the back, the spine. Look at the right arm. Go down the right arm. From the shoulder all the way down to the fingertips of the right hand. Feel the pulses, gentle. Go on the other side. From the left shoulder down to the left arm, to the fingertips, and feel the pulses. Fingertips are so sensitive. So much so that we each, the billions of people on the planet Earth, each have different fingerprints. That's how unique you are. Go up to the neck, the face, the lips and the nose, and the eyes. The forehead, the scalp, even your hair. Is a living organ. The ears, inside. Look behind the scenes. And just take a minute to put awareness on the breath. Take one more breath in and open the eyes. We're going to do a supported back bend. And so what you'll need for this is a bolster, or if you have blankets, you can roll it into a bolster like this. So you can make it a round bolster because you want it to come under the knees. And so what we want to do is support the limbs. We always want to support our limbs. So we're going to support the knees. You're going to have a blanket here about where your shoulders go. And as you see me and I model it, then you can build your environment. And then you're going to support your head. So your head will lay on, your shoulders, and your knees. So the knees are here and adjusted. So the shoulders, the head, so that it's a gap here between the shoulders, where the shoulders rest, and the head. So I'll give you a minute to adjust your environment. Knees. This is under the shoulders where you can have the gap to lay your arms through, and then your head. And just release. Let everything go. If thoughts come into the head, just let them float by. And put your awareness on the body. Do your body scan. What does each part feel like? What are you feeling? As you come back to your shallow breath, just bring awareness to the present moment. Open your eyes. You can push away the bolster, or you can move it from underneath you. Turn to one side. Place your hand on the floor and push yourself up. Come into a seated position, into your comfortable position. And take stock. Take stock is just go over the body. Just how are you feeling? Take a couple of breaths. Bring your bolster up. As we do a side laying, it's a side child's pose. Bring your bolster to the hip, and we're going to do a twist. It's called a sage twist. So you bring in your bolster, whatever you make as a bolster, bring it to the hip, place each hand on the side, and lay your head down. Make sure the elbows are on the floor. If they aren't, you can always, you can place, if you need to place something, or blanket, or towel, whatever you have under the elbows, you can do that as well. And just release. This twist is like a sponge. And it just cleans out all of the toxins of the liver and the kidney, spleen, our organs. If your knees are not comfortable, place a pillow between the knees. As you slowly come back to your shallow breath, just take one more scan of head to toe. Place both hands on the floor and just slowly lift yourself up, letting the head be the last to rise. And remove the pillow or support that you've had between the legs. And turn to the other side. So that now you're going to bring the other side to the bolster. Place both hands on either side and lay the head down. Put your pillow between the knees or your blanket, sheet, whatever support you use. And release. You may feel a difference on your other side. And that's fine. No judgment. No labeling. Just sensing. Your breathing may even be different on the other side. As you come back to your shallow breath, scan the body, head to toe. Take stock. Place both hands on the side. Just slowly lift yourself up, letting the head and neck be the last to rise. Remove your props. You can come to your comfortable seated position. And just take a couple of breaths. Restorative yoga is about being still. It's a challenge to be still, to go into the body that way. We're out here in the world, we're out here, our senses, as we live each day, brings in information, brings in sensations, and the nervous system relates it to the brain, and the brain relates it to the muscles. And now we have an opportunity to be still. As we do a forward fold, you can take 2 blankets, and this is where the sternum is going to lay. You'll have a blanket for your forehead, and a bolster under the ankles, or a blanket so that you are laying and adjust it. So your sternum is here. Bolster is the ankles. And your arms are out like a surfboard. So just take a moment to adjust. And make sure to leave room where you can breathe. And release. If you find tension in the small of the back, you can place a pillow under the abdomen. Right under near the pelvic area. If this forward fold is not as comfortable as you can be, you can always use your chair. Place a blanket on the chair. You can either sit cross-legged or spread the legs out, whichever is better for you. Pull the chair to you and just put the head down. Fold the arms over, place the forehead. And if you need more than one blanket, put more than one blanket. Whatever forward fold you're in, stay in that forward fold. If you need to sit in a chair, you can sit in the chair. Place your blankets down, fold your head over, arms crossed, and lay your forehead. And however high you have to pile your support on your lap, you can do that. Sit back in the chair and fold over. You always have your blankets, your blocks, and your pillows. Whatever works for you to regulate your nervous system is what works for you to regulate your nervous system. As you come to your shallow breath, just bring awareness to your sensations, to any pulses, any vibrations that you're sensing. Open your eyes. And whatever position you're in, whether you're in a chair or on the floor, I'm going to go into what's called Shavasana. Shavasana is a corpse pose, and it's the relaxation. So you're going to have a blanket for your head. You're going to have the bolster for your knees. And you can put a blanket at the end for your feet, your heels that will rest. You can use an eye pillow if you have, or you don't need an eye pillow. You can just close your eyes. You can use these to on your hands as we come into a laying position like this. So adjust, slowly lay the body down. Spread your hands out along the side and let go. The knees and the feet could open up, hip width apart. And release. This is the rest pose. This is where you come at the end of your work, of all that you've done to honor your body for today. Let the ground hold you. As you come to your shallow breath, scan the body. What are you sensing? What are you feeling? Slide the bolster down from underneath your knees. Turn over to one side and just lay with your arm under your head for a minute, for a couple of breaths. Place your hand on the floor and slowly push yourself up, letting the head and neck be the last to rise. Come to your comfortable seated position. And just take a breath. As we bring our palms together and just let the thumbs touch the sternum so that you could feel just the light beating of your heart. Your body thanks you. Your 100 trillion cells thank you. Your organs thank you for honoring your body. I thank you for honoring it with me, the naturopath, Grace, as we age with grace together. So don't forget to subscribe. And until we meet again, the divine in me recognizes the divine in you. Namaste. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. I'm open. If you're here in the Maryland area, Central Maryland, the DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia, let me know, and you can schedule to come on by to the Grace House. Take care.